Ladies and gentlemen, no? Gary, it's all the way up. Just go, the mic doesn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, no. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I can hear you.
Yeah. Taylor, just go, the mic doesn't work up here.
cover there at the side of the net. Regulation yesterday by a score of 3-2.
So we continue here. And the face-off is won now by Gunnar O'Brien. Wheeling it around there was Charlie West. Ryder will try to clear the zone and is able to do so. Handed down by the hand of Wind. And his defensive partner, beg your pardon, that's Jet Bell, the forward for the Lions. It's taken here by Komet. Across here to West. And a big hit there. Dylan Kelly a little slow to get back to the bench. He definitely wore one there. Luke Horn will come in and replace him. West moves it ahead, and he will this deep into the zone, but this goes down for an icing. It was deemed as a flip of the puck that was behind the Billiken red line, and of course that's what an icing means. Horn comes in and wins the face-off and now leads the breakout. Tries to get past one defender, has it at his feet, but then it is promptly kicked away. Good little pass up ahead here to Ennis. Ennis protects the puck, lunged by Beischel. Beischel right there at the front of the net. Good save from Dirks off a quick shot from Dylan Miller. With it here, Jeff Awe. He's knocked off the puck. Krivakucha, number 28 for the Billikens, tries to help him out, and this puck is cleared. Beischel with it to Latham, and a quick pass tipped by Krivakucha, so no icing. Out now, here's Jeff Awe at the side of the net, tries to stash it home. He's unable to do so. A couple more whacks. The puck's still loose until now. Back come the Lions the other way after the tie-up. Leading the breakout here. That's number 9, Luke Freeberger. Freeberger has it as he reverses. Challenged there by Jimmy Colstock. And it comes out to the point. Slung Colstock was able to deflect that to the half wall. Taken now by Fidel, and he will lift it out of the zone. No icing. Too soft. Hard to at Tarlis, and now he's behind. This one quickly ladled out and played. That was John Peterson, the defenseman, and Peterson has it back. Quick shot, blockered away by Dirks. The second try, and Dirks was able to block that before the centering pass could go through. West lost the handle of it, picking it up. His defenseman partner, Tim Komet. He moves in. Komet got it across to Pence, but it rolled up on his stick, and he couldn't get a shot off. Pinching now is West, right there along the half wall. Komet with it here. D to D to West. This will go down for an icing. Dettenmeyer with a centering pass. Backhander, they score! It goes in! Niall Caperon. The Bills lead 2-0. Niall Caperon with the tally as the top line for the Billikens capitalizes. It's now 2-0. The Billikens with half as many shots as their opponents. So St. Louis leads 2-0, and it's good to see Dylan Kelly back out on the ice. As you may recall, he took a heavy hit right there at the blue line, on this blue line. Beischel pinching. Ryder lost the handle of it. Beischel has it again. Swing and a miss on the attempted dump in. Kicking it and controlling it is Latham. And this one will not go down for an icing. O'Brien able to keep the puck into the zone as he backhands it in. Centering pass by Kelly, but nobody home. With it now, Alcock. Chipped into the zone by Krivakucha as this fourth line out for the Billikens. Krivakucha with it as he wheels it back into the zone. And back come the Lions, led by Ben Krause. Krause accelerates. Down below the goal line he moves, tried to get the centering pass. It was too soft. Right up there at the half wall pinching is Hunter Schiffman, number 7. Big hit coming in there from Fidel. He's able to knock his man off the puck, and he retrieves. And Turgillian able to clear the zone as a pass across goes to the captain, John Peterson. Peterson will throw one across on the dump in. Komet thought about pinching. Instead, he blade back. And this puck still kept into the zone. There's Lucas Freeberger as he is drawn to the wall. And it is promptly cleared out. The Billikens lead 2-0 with 6:35 to go here in period number 1. Accelerating it ahead, it's Chris Lowenheim. Lowenheim sent one across, a shot. That one just went high. Rebound chance went through Dirks and right through the net mouth. And still no chance. Here comes Kolstock. He'll chip it to the other side. Kolstock able to move back. Controls with his skate and fires a soft shot. Easily handled there by Steinmeier. Pence with it. He turns and protects. Got it to Tarlis. Tarlis on his backhand. Can't get the centering pass to go through. Caperon able to deny that passing attempt. It came off the stick of number 13, Luke Gassett. Here's Dettenmeyer. Good reverse pass to Caperon. He has space. Fires, and that one blocked. It was right at the feet and swatted out of there. Beischel moves in, pinches one. Save off the stick. A seeing eye shot that went through. Got it across to Latham. He couldn't pull the shot off. Turns and fires, and a save made off the deflection try from Dettenmeyer. A face-off win by the Lions. And moving ahead here is Michael Schrader, but it's taken away by Dettenmeyer. Dettenmeyer moves in and fires. And he tried to go short side with that one. No dice. Face-off again. Face-off one here, and it can be collected by John Peterson, the defenseman. Here is Latham. Off the wall, down and in. Forechecking there from Patrick Pence. Peterson moves it ahead. A pass across, and they couldn't get the shot off. That attempt from Ty Ennis. Now Kelly. Kelly moves ahead and dumps it in. First Billiken to it there is Ryder. Try to knock his man off the puck, unable to do so. Kept in by Fidel. Quick shot. That one just went high. Took a deflection along the way. Tough to tell who it was, whether a Billiken or another defensive player. A big hit there along the wall, and Kelly is down again. That came from John Peterson, and they may have to stop play. Referees don't look like... Yes, now they will. Kelly again, his second big hit. So they might want to check him out for maybe a more extended period of time. So the faceoff will come down to the Billiken end of the ice. .4:21 to play, so no penalties issued. Certainly can make an argument either way. The faceoff won there by Tergillian, and the clearing attempt goes to Jake Wind. His pass can't connect. Carter Alcock will look ahead. It's taken away. Sean Vitti, and a pass across to his partner Wind, and now moving ahead is Ryan Mitchell.
Now leads the breakout.
Mitchell with the centering pass, unable to find some folks. Billikens with numbers back the other way, a 3-on-2. Tergillian tried to stick handle his way by, but they'll call it offside. Here's Komet. Throws it into the zone as Colstock comes back, and the Billikens can reset onside. The pass across is collected and held. And a cover by Dirks. Colstock at the faceoff dot for the Billikens loses that one. This is dumped in. Chipped off the stick of Tarlis. A centering pass covered by Dirks. Now Capper onto the faceoff dot against Ben Kraus. And Kraus wins it. Kicks it back to Schrader. Schrader across to Precht. His shot. Maybe took a deflection in front and rolled to the corner. Pence to West. Now to Dettenmeyer. He'll move it ahead to Caperon. This will beat the icing. It's cleared out of the zone. And Latham will chip it ahead. Forechecking there from Niall Caperon. And he's able to maneuver his body in towards that play, but was unable to retrieve the puck. Here is Beischel. Beischel turns to Dettenmeyer, who will move it ahead to Pence. 2-on-3, 2-on-4 back the other way. Pence tried to muscle his way through, and he couldn't do so. Stick down by Latham. You can see Gunnar O'Brien certainly out for, arguably, maybe out for a little blood. He was going after a couple of players there. And you see again, Dylan Kelly's back on the ice, so clearly he seems to be fine. Gloved down by Fidel. And moved ahead. Fidel has it again. He'll swing it to Ryder. Ryder will try to force it through. Couldn't get it. Pressuring there, Alcock. Into the corner it goes, and it'll come out to the point, Peterson. Peterson will wrist it back down low. Alcock will try to push it all the way around, but it only goes so far as the half wall. The Lions continue to work down below the goal line. Ryder with it is held up, but it's kept into the zone by the Lions. Moving in, and a quick shot there goes high from Hunter Schiffman. Kelly knock his man off the puck. Attempting to help him out there was Krivakucha, but capitalizing here is Fidel. The defenseman will chip it into the zone, and Krivakucha will try to get it from Peterson. Lifted out of the zone and cannot be kept in. Yes, it can by Komet. But the Lions come back the other way. Here comes Luke Horn. Horn fires, blocker to side. Krivakucha with it there. West tried to one-touch it in, and Krivakucha lost the handle of it. And now West will chip it back in. Nobody there to retrieve. It'll wrap all the way back around. First line out here for the Lions. A quick shot and a save made there by Dirks. As it's geared down below the goal line. And some of the Lions players appealing for maybe the net being dislodged. We're not entirely sure. Pinching here, Smith. Smith, the forward, able to dance by his partner, and he took his stick away from him, though. Here's Kolstock. Got it back out to Horn. Fires, and that one just aside of the net. Another centering pass over the stick of Komet. Latham will move in himself. The defenseman powers his way through. Took a big hit right there at the end. And no arms are up from the referees. Here comes a big shot, and off the stick of Beischel. And Beischel go after his man. That's Lucas Freeberger. And Beischel might be heading to the penalty box. We have to see. 0.8 seconds to go. It looks like Beischel will stay out of the penalty box, and with 0.8 seconds to go, it'll be one last face-off before we reach the first intermission. So that concludes 20 minutes. The Billikens lead 2-0. A power play goal from Alex Smith, and a difficult attempt from Niall Caperon is able to go through. Billikens lead 2-0. They continue to have the Lions number here this season. We return in 13 minutes for period number 2. And this one will not go down for an icing. O'Brien able to keep the puck into the zone as he backhands it in. Centering pass by Woody Home. With it now, Alcock. Chipped into the zone by Krivakucha as this fourth line out for the Billikens. Krivakucha with it as he wheels it back into the zone. And back come the Lions, led by Ben Krause. Krause accelerates. Below the goal line he moves, tried to get the centering pass. It was too soft. Right up there at the half wall pinching is Hunter Schiffman, number 7. Big hit coming in there from Fidel. He's able to knock his man off the puck, and he retrieves. And Turgillian able to clear the zone as it goes to the captain, John Peterson. Peterson will throw one across on the dump in. Komet thought about pinching. Instead, he blade back. His puck still kept into the zone. There's Lucas Freeberger as he is drawn to. And it is promptly cleared out. The Billikens lead 2-0 with 6:35 to go here in period number 1. Accelerating it ahead, it's Chris Lowenheim. Lowenheim across a shot, That one just went high. Rebound chance went through Dirks and right through the net mouth, and still no chance. Here comes Kolstock. He'll chip it to Kolstock, able to move back, controls with his skate and fires a soft shot, easily handled there by Steinmeier. Pence with it. Attacks. Got it to Tarlis. Tarlis on his backhand. Can't get the centering pass to go through. Pinches one, save off the stick. A seeing eye shot that went through. Got it across to Latham. He couldn't pull the shot off. Turns and fires, and a save made off the deflection try from Dettenmeyer. A face-off win by the Lions. And moving ahead here is Michael Schrader, but it's taken away by Dettenmeyer. Dettenmeyer moves in and fires. He goes short side with that one. No dice. Face-off again. Face-off one here, and it could be Peterson, the defenseman. Here is Latham. Off the wall, down and in. Forechecking there from Patrick Pence. Peterson moves it ahead. A pass across, and they couldn't get that attempt from Ty Ennis. Now Kelly. Kelly moves ahead and dumps it in. First Billiken to it there is Ryder. Tried at the puck, unable to do so. Kept in by Fidel. Quick shot. That one just went high. Deflection along the way. Tough to tell who it was, whether a Billiken or another defensive player. A big hit there along the wall, and Kelly is down again. That came from John Peterson, and they may have to stop play. Referees don't look like... Yes, now they will. Second big hit. So they might want to check him out a more extended period of time. So the face-off will come down to the Billiken end of the ice. .4:21 to play, so no penalties issued. Certainly can make an argument either way. Face-off won there by Tergillian, and the clearing attempt goes to Jake Wind. His pass can't connect. Carter Alcock ahead. It's taken away. Sean Vitti, and a pass across to his partner Wind, and now Mitchell. Now leads the breakout. Mitchell with the centering pass, unable to find some folks. Billikens with numbers back the other way, a 3-on-2. Tergillian tried to stick handle his way, ball it offside. Here's Komet. Throws it into the zone as Kolstock comes back, and the Billikens can reset onside. The pass across is collected. And held. And a cover by Dirks. Cole. He'll move it ahead to Caperon. This will come out to the point. Peterson. Peterson will wrist it back down low. Alcock will try to push it all the way around. Okay, one and all, welcome back to Lindenwood Ice Arena. This is Matthew Cabrera coming to you live from just outside of St. Charles, Missouri. The Billikens taking on the Lindenwood Lions in Game 2 of the home and home. The Billikens were victorious yesterday by a final score of 3-2 and lead after the first period as we begin period number 2 by a score of 2-0. So we'll see if the Billikens can continue to add to that advantage, or if the Lions will answer and come out with renewed aggression and a renewed purpose at the end of one. And away we go. Period number 2 underway. This could be taken here by the Lions. And moving ahead, or at least trying to, was Niall Caperon. He lost the handle of the puck, however. He's able to stick lift his man a handful of times and is promptly sandwiched. Glove down by Dettenmeyer. And it'll be pushed back here to Fidel. Dances past one forward, and he's able to chip this one in. Patrick Pence trying to get to it there. Takes a funny carom off the wall. A shot is deflected right into that near side corner. Quick pass ahead. Isaac Ryder is able to knock his man off the puck and promptly gets it back. Ryder will pull up and shoot, and this one will catch the netting and out of play. Off the tie-up, it's won by the Lions and can be sticked away as O'Brien will try to chip it across. He got it to Ryder, who will dump it in, but it's taken by the captain, John Peterson. Playing it there, off the bounce in the air, was Charlie West. Tim Komet. He dumps one in, and a new line change for the Billikens. Out there now, Dylan Kelly, Alex Smith, and Jimmy Colstock. This is an icing. Alex Smith has it, got it out to the point to Beischel, but he held it on the other side of the blue line, so the Billikens have to reset. A game of inches, hockey is, as Latham has it there along the half wall, is able to knock his man off. He falls down too. Pressuring there was Smith, and able to retrieve is Latham, and it's picked up by Dirks. Colin Beischel, arguably the biggest instigator on this team, trying to protect his goalie. Billikens bunch on the side of Alec Dirks as opposed to that half-wall side. A good poke check there from Latham. Colstock trying to pressure his man. Smith was close to clearing it, but missed the attempt. And he's going to have another whack at it here. But the puck comes out to the point, and a reversal doesn't work as planned. Jimmy across to Colstock. I beg your pardon, Jimmy across to Tarlis. And a couple of heavy hits there on the opposite side of the play. Meanwhile, the Lions try to forecheck here and move in. Good move there. Quick shot is stifled there by Tergillian. A quick turning try goes to the glove side of Dirks wide. Down below the goal line they work. Another sandwich there with one of the Lions players. Can't be flagged down by Colstock. Beischel tries to get it. It'll come out to the point instead. A shot deflected away by Latham. Promptly done so as Tergillian moves it ahead to Awe. Awe losing his mitt there. Still has it there as he tries to one-hand it through. Instead, Beg your pardon, instead, that one is cleared away. Here is Caperon at the side of the net, tried to move in. Instead, his shot was deadened and deflected away. Alcock will keep that into the zone, but the Billikens have to reset, so indeed it came out of the zone. Caperon on the forecheck there against Ian Precht. One-handed there by Carter Alcock as he was able to keep his stick on the ice. And Alcock will survey ahead to Dettenmeyer, who will casually chip it in from the pass from Alcock. Slammed all the way back around. Tim Komet will hold the puck before it can go all the way down. Pence turns, got it to Dettenmeyer. Dettenmeyer moves in, fires, and it catches the netting as he hit the stick of Jake Wind. $15:50 to play here in period number 2 as Charlie West plays it off the wall. Got it to Pence, help to his left Caperon, but it comes back to John Peterson. Peterson looking up ice. It'll come back to Komet. Komet will try to get it across. West will get it back the other way. Pence lifts it ahead, but it gets off the stick of one of the players. That was number 7, Hunter Schiffman. And slamming it back into the zone is West. And it looks like we will have an icing. The call ended up being offsides. So the face-off, as you see there, went to center ice. And the Lions will now try to reset. This is Gassett. Gets it off the wall. Comes back to Ryder. Short side shot and a save by the goaltender Steinmeier as it goes out of play. Kelly wins the face-off. Ryder tries to win it back. And they work down below the goal line. 2 aside there. The Lions able to come out with it. Big hit there from O'Brien. Quick shot that'll catch the netting and out of play. Colstock in the face-off dot. And on the opposite side, it was Ryan Mitchell. This comes to the half wall, rather near to the corner. Comes out to the point now. Quick shot, blocked there by Colstock along the half wall, and chipping it out is Alex Smith. The long pass ahead from Wind. And it goes down for an icing. Caperon on the face-off dot wins it. Patrick Pence tried to get the shot off. It was blocked there. He has another crack at it, though. Alcock will throw it down back into the zone. Fidel pinches there with the wall, and Pence has it back. Billikens are onside. Quick stick handling. Tried to get past. Maybe a little too fancy there. Cross-ice pass as Alcock tried to wand at that one. He'll try it again. Can't knock his man off the puck, however. Caperon will pinch, And he comes back out with it. Harassed there, but he's able to get the pass ahead to Dettenmeyer. He'll throw one back to the front. Nobody there. It's Komet. He'll slam one in. Took a funny carom off the stanchion, and now it's easily retrieved. And this will go down, no icing. Jeff All will turn and move it ahead. Only so far as a defenseman. That ends up being Ben Krause, the forward for the second line center for the Lions. Jeff All will try to dump it into the zone. It's stifled. Delayed offside. The Billikens have to reset. Luke Horn casually places it in. First to it, Turgillian. He'll reverse it back nicely there. And a centering pass right to All. Backhander and a save made. Made a little something out of nothing there. 12:41 to go in period number 2. Turgillian to the dot. He takes on Kyle Van Wyck. And Van Wyck wins it. Reversing there, Schiffman. Pressured by Horn. Schiffman having a tough time getting his legs under him. Horn and to a side. Turgillian comes away with it. Out to the point. Controlled at the feet of Beischel, but he couldn't get the shot off, and he is burned there. And now an opportunity centering pass on the forehand. Save. Dirks comes back to him. Another pad save. Unbelievable with the right pad, Alec Dirks, and it comes out in front again, and he covers. My goodness. You'll remember yesterday that Alec Dirks had a terrific save right at the goal line. One of the Lions players was able to get right into that high slot area, and he quickly covers another one. But back to the other play before, one of the Lions players was able to nicely deke his way through, but he couldn't get the backhander off. It sort of rolled off Dirks' pad, and on the rebound chance, Dirks was able to get it. Maybe with the hand of his blocker, a sort of Dominic Hasek-esque save. That preserved the Billiken lead in the waning moments of period number 3 yesterday. But here we are in game 2 of the home and home. Approaching the halfway point here in period number 2. A good stick there from O'Brien, as this one will be chipped into the corner. O'Brien certainly has an affinity to finishing his checks. We've seen that many a time here. Quick shot. That one just goes wide. That one coming off the stick of Ty Ennis. That one will go out of play. Look out there at the bench. And well done to one of the fans. Good hand-eye coordination. Made the catch, and everybody looks to be okay. A quick face-off and a quick shot and a save there by Dirks. Side of the net. Couldn't stash it home that time. That was Luke Gassett, and we have a delayed penalty. It's our first of the game. It appears to be against Max Fidel of the Billikens. It's going to be a high sticking penalty. So the first man advantage for the Lions. You may recall I was mistaken that the Billikens did have a man advantage very early in the game. It was capitalized on by Alex Smith, who you saw on the ice just a moment ago. Back to the bench, so the penalty killing unit out there defensively, and of course offensively for the Billikens. It's Tim defenseman. Nick Krivakucha comes to the dot. Another forward, number 17, and Charlie West. West can't clear the zone. He'll get a second crack at it here and is able to do so. This one will go all the way down and collected by Steinmeier. He'll one-hand it back the other way and working the cycle in their own zone, and moving now ahead is John Peterson. A pass here to 15. Another quick drop pass. Back to Peterson. Off the hand of All. And a good stick there from Komet prevented another opportunity. Below the goal line now is Dylan Miller. Ennis out to the point. Peterson back to Ennis. Ennis moves in to Peterson again. High slot, fires. And that one was blocked down out in front. And Jeff All can't clear the zone. But Krivakucha is able to. And Komet, All, and West will all go to the bench. A clean line change there for the Billikens with a minute to play in this penalty kill for St. Louis. John Peterson, the captain, will skate to the bench. And a bad break out there as Opa chip it back into the zone. The Billikens have the Lions hemmed in their own zone. Here is Ryder, who scored a goal yesterday, has one bounce off the side of the cage, and back come the Lions. Latham tries to get his man, and a big hit there. Sticking his pad out was Alec Dirks. This one did net. That one does the netting, and it will out of play. Interesting that the face-off doesn't come out. Maybe it took a deflection of some kind. But regardless, the Lions still have a man advantage. The pass across. Here is Lavin. He will dump it down low to Elliott. Lost the handle of it. Bell has it. He got it out to the point here. It's Schrader. Kicked on the skates and kept alive by Bell. Back to Schrader. To Bell. On the fight. A shot saved by Dirks. As Komet protected under, and a few extra crews take place after the whistle, and it's now even strength. The tie-up, and Fidel to his partner Alcock. He got it ahead to Pence. It took a deflection. This one will not go down for icing. You see Adam Dettenmeyer and Niall Caperon closest to Peterson. Reversing, and up ahead here is Lowenheim. That one taken away. It's Pence along the half wall near the Billiken bench. And now moving ahead are the Lions. Freeberger got it across, quick shot, well wide of Dirks. That one came in from Ben Krause. Caperon will no-look flip it to Pence, and he gets it back now, Caperon. Good strong pass ahead to Dettenmeyer. Loses it at his feet, and delayed offside, now turns into an actual offside. Face-off won there by the Lions. They work a bit of a cycle. A quick shot. Took a deflection off a skate and rolled just past the far post. Pass across is unable to connect. And Beischel can't one-hand it away. Quick shot, they score! So Jet Bell tallies the first goal for Lindenwood in period number 2. Our score 2-1. Of course, we would like to remind you, for those that have decided to tune in, that there is no public address system, and we have an icing. There is indeed no public address system, unfortunately, as there was a handful of, or rather there were a handful of technical difficulties leading up to this game, and as a result we have no PA system. Regardless, we play on. Ben Krause is chased from the face-off circle. And it's O'Brien. Staple gun to the boards there. Ryder has it as he maintains that low center of gravity to protect the puck. And now it's Tim Komet. Komet will chip it in. Only so far as the defense. Kelly went for the body rather than the puck. Regardless, comes back to Ryder. They can't dip it in deep. A cross ice dump and a change for Lindenwood. Opportunity here for St. Louis. It's Komet racing up ahead. I beg your pardon. It was Ryder racing up ahead. Regardless, nothing coming from that play. O'Brien got it to Komet, the last man there. Chipping it back through was Kelly. Couldn't get it to Jeff Ahl, who was in clear if he had an opportunity. Quick centering pass. Went off the side of the net, it seemed, and now it's at the half wall. Jeff Ahl trying to stick it away there. West will try to move it forward. Puck at the man's feet that's down on the ice. And a reversing pass. Can't connect. Instead it comes out to the point. Big drive kept there by Kelly. Or rather deflected by Kelly. Now it's West who will neatly clear the zone. And now we have a penalty. Jeff Ahl is down on the ice. Slow to get up. And it appears as though there will be a penalty. Yes, indeed. It'll be a cross-checking penalty to number 21 on the Lions. That's Josh Lavin. So the Billikens to their second 5-on-4 power play of the game. And reversing and keeping, there was Chris Lowenheim. Carter Alcock to Fidel. Here's Caperon, moves in, fires, glove save. Nicely done there from Steinmeier. Caperon against Van Wyck. It's won by Caperon. Fidel moves in, cranks, just high over the glove side. Dettenmeyer has it to Pence. Moves in down low, trying to stash it through. He's unable to do so. Schrader will move it up ahead to Van Wyck. Pressuring there, Alcock. Short side and gloved away, or rather blockered away by Dirks. Fidel slow to get up behind the play. He seems to be all right. Maybe slowly skidding to the bench. He is all right. It's a 2-on-1. Has a man across, but a good stick there from Alcock. 50 to go here on this man advantage for St. Louis. It's Alcock. Shoots one in. Ryder tries to knock his man off. It comes back to Smith. His pass is intercepted, but it comes back to Komet. Komet will accelerate down low as he trades places with Smith. Ryder has it, looks for the shot, held it maybe for a little too long, and back come the Lions, and offside is called. Smith can't win the faceoff. Moving ahead, Kolstock. He tried to keep it alive. Instead, it'll come back to the corner. Hard charging there, Kolstock. Finishes his check. Tarlis on the cross ice dump. And a delayed offside is now nullified. Played ice stick from Tarlis. And it comes back to the opposite side, O'Brien. The former defenseman now forward plays in a defensive position here on this man advantage. It's gloved down by Kolstock, but he couldn't keep it in front of him, and Tarlis was unable to retrieve the second try. Now even. John Peterson. Across to Miller. Gets it to Peterson, who leads the forecheck. He charges ahead. Backhander, and that one just went over the shoulder of Dirks. Latham to O'Brien. O'Brien moves it. Here's Turgillian. He'll chip it in, and this freshman line for St. Louis is out with Krivakucha there on the near side. Turgillian, who just blocked it and kicked it now to Krivakucha. And you see Jeff Awe skating up past the blue line. Latham has a man charging. And took himself into the wall there, and he slammed him back down, and now we're going to have another delayed penalty, and it will go against Latham. It is indeed a cross-check. So with 3:36 remaining here in period number 2, Matt Latham will be sent to the box for cross-checking. And an opportunity to tie here with a power play for the Lions. Latham, of course, not agreeing with the call, but the referees seeing it from as neutral of a perspective as possible. Krivakucha at the dot. He loses the face-off. And to the power play once again of the Lions. The pass across. A couple of one-touch passes, and that one will go out of play. This unit, power play unit, consists of Schrader, Wind, Bell, Elliott, and Lavin. So Krivakucha and Van Wyck. As it turns out, it's the second power play unit here for the Lions. Out to the point, Schrader. Quick shot, deflected there, and swatted at by Jeff Awe. And he's able to clear the zone. Awe will backhand it back across the blue line. Here comes Schrader. Snuffed out by Jeff Awe. Krivakucha tries to clear it ahead, and Jeff Awe is able to dance by one person, but he lost the handle of the puck and couldn't keep it alive. He's against his opposite number, Schrader, and offside is called. Too quick to enter the fray was Nick Elliott. This is indeed a tight game. 1:12 remaining here in this penalty for Matt Latham. 2-1 our score in period number 2. 2:45 to go in the second period. There you see Charlie West trying to pinch with the penalty kill. It'll come back around to Ben Krause. Krause able to beat Ryder. Krause moves in. His shot took a deflection off the stick. Out to the point, Peterson. John Peterson has it. He'll quickly shoot one. Knocked down by Komet. Peterson. Big one-time blast. Off the side of the cage. That one came from Ben Krause. Played here by Ryder. Tries to move it ahead. He does. He's got Peterson to beat. Ryder with a shorthanded goal yesterday. Could he get a second one? No. It's pushed away by the goaltender Steinmeier, and he was moved off by Peterson. Another penalty killing unit out here for St. Louis as they expect to get their man Latham back. It's Pence and Caperon. Quick shot, good glove save by Dirks. You saw calling for the puck there on the opposite side was Chris Lowenheim. And head coach for the Billikens is expecting, as we mentioned a moment ago, Matt Latham to exit the box. And Niall Caperon wins the faceoff, and he got it ahead, or behind rather, to Fidel, but the pass, or the clearing attempt, came out to the point. 4 seconds and 3 remaining here on the man advantage. Fidel checks his man to the boards. Caperon trying to help out. Dettenmeyer now, as the Billikens have their best unit out there. It's Patrick Pence. Look out. He's dangerous one-on-one. Apparently not anymore. That one he wasn't able to capitalize on. Fidel will turn, and he took what looked like a real nasty hit. He's up and okay. Good stick there from Alcock. Puck stationary there right along the wall, and Fidel will slap it out. Wasn't clean, but it certainly gets the job done with a minute to play here in period number 2. Lions looking for one more. And back comes Lindenwood, rather. Detmeyer, the pass ahead behind Pence. Capper onto the bench for a change. O'Brien. Gunnar O'Brien is there. Here is Detmeyer. Got it across. Open is O'Brien. And he couldn't get the feed across one more time. Now a 2-on-2 back the other way. Make it a 3-on-3. Barreling in are the Lions. And a centering pass. Backhanded attempt. Unable to come through. This one will go down and icing. 13.9 to play in period number 2. Dylan Kelly at the faceoff dot. He loses it. Big drive from the point. That one just high off the stick of Kyle Van Wyck. Another pass across is casually gloved by Dirks. Like an outfielder misplaying a hard hit line drive, and it came back and he was able to snag. A tenth of a second to play. So one face-off, and then we will head over to the respective locker rooms. So that concludes the second period of play. 20 minutes to go, and we certainly hope you join us back again. Once again, if there is anything we can do to improve the stream in any way, certainly invite you to critique us in the live stream chat. And we certainly thank you for your support of Billiken hockey. So, folks, be sure to stick around. The Billikens lead 2-1. It's another nail-biter going into the last 20. Okay, folks, once again, welcome back to Lindenwood Ice Arena. This is Matthew Cabrera coming to you live from just outside of St. Charles, the Billikens and the Lions, ready to get period number 3 underway, the last of regulation time. You'll remember yesterday's game, the Billikens and the Lions were tied going into the third period, but a goal from Jimmy Kolstock broke the tie, and that was the only one in that final period. Lots to look forward to here in this one, this time around. As we mentioned previously, the Lions were down, or rather are down now, and it is, again, 2-1 St. Louis. Niall Capper onto the dot, Ben Krause for the Lions, and we are underway. This puck dumped into the zone, and this is Jake Wind. No icing here as this goes to the glove side of Dirks. This is Fidel. And he moves it to Detmeyer, who will get it to Pence. On his tape, Pence lost the handle. Off the wall and cleared out. Only so far as Caperon, and this one will pop up on the goaltender, Steinmeier. And he casually drops it off to Sean Vitti. Vitti moves up ahead. He gains the zone. Vitti pulls back and fires, and a shoulder save by Dirks. It'll come to the corner there, and now up ahead with it is O'Brien as he tried to get it to Ryder, but this one won't go down for an icing. First to it, Ryder as he slammed it across. Big one-time drive from West off the glove and just high of Steinmeier. Komet, the defenseman, will get it to Kelly, who will just shoot a little muffin there, and that one is gloved easily by Steinmeier. A minute, 2 seconds anew into this third period as Dylan Kelly returns to the face-off dot, and Kyle Van Wyck is able to win it there, and pinched to the wall is Ryder, and O'Brien will staple gun Kyle Van Wyck back to the boards. Moving ahead here, and a shot coming in from Nick Elliott that will go high. Ryder is brought down. Komet a little slow to get up. Chipped in by Kelly, nicely done off the deflection. Now the Tarlis, Smith, and Kolstock line is out, and this will go down, no icing. Dirk swats at it away, and Latham will try to carry it on, and he now moves it back to Smith. Smith will launch one all the way down for another icing. Off the tie-up, it's won by Lindenwood. Smith will push his man to the boards. And trying to help out there was Ian Precht. Colin Beischer with a hard hit there. In the corner on Freeberger. Comes out to the point. Precht a shot. Hit a couple bodies out in front. And Dirks will come out of his crease to cover. Gillian loses the face-off to Van Wyck, who's got a lot of looks here to start period number 3. This is Pfizer. He's brought to the wall by Alcock, trying to help him out, Tergillian. They continue to hack and whack at it there as it's stuck and finally freed. Horn will get it. They'll try to clear the zone, but it's blocked and deflected away by Alcock. At the feet of Tergillian, who got it to Horn and moves it across to All. All will move to the right side and down with a shot, and a good glove save by Steinmeier. Out to the point, it comes to Komet. He will chip it back down into the zone below the goal line. Pressuring there, Detmeyer tries to stand Peterson up. Quick shot is deflected from West. Pinching there is Smith. Having to dance out of the way was the official. Caperon with a strong backhanded pass to Detmeyer, who tried to play it ahead off the wall but was unable to do so. Back to Detmeyer again. The Lions turn possession over, and they have it. Ben Kraus tries to get it into the zone. Moving it ahead, Detmeyer. Tried to dump it off to Alcock, but he couldn't do so, and a big hit there into the stanchion maybe on Adam Detmeyer, and he is slow to get up. Glove save there by Alec Dirks. A 50-50 draw there comes out to Precht at the point. He'll play it to the wall. Big one-time blast, sticked away from Dirks. The puck is loose, and it is cleared into the corner. Beischel was just sitting on top of Dirks. Another attempted shot can't go through. Kelly trying to harass his man there to the defenseman Precht. Trying to finish his check off, as this is indeed